Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live with another epic night of gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's PFFXIV, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. I'm so excited to play, it's not even funny. Excuse me. I had a snack. I'm excited to play, I'm excited to find out what happens next. For those of you who missed it, last week we talked. I'm trying to think about what happened last week. Monday. We finished Elpis, and then we started the setup to deal with Fulshano. We found out that he's not as bad as we first thought he was. He's still a dick, don't get me wrong. There's some dickery involved, but he's not that bad. So that's what we've learned so far. Alright? Other than that, we are now in an area where we have to try to figure out how to get this moon, or sorry, this spaceship going as hard as the moon. Or to the moon fast enough. I believe that's how it goes. The fuck is the... So that's what we're up to. Now, I was pre-warned, okay, that this section is full of chores. Now, Mommy doesn't like it when we don't do our chores, so we're gonna do our chores. That's how it goes, alright? We're gonna pay attention and do our chores. Hello, Nintendonian Miri. By the way, I just want to say I really, really appreciate you guys. Really. No, seriously. Last night I was beat. Tired, exhausted, name it, I was it. And I'm not gonna lie, I cut the stream off, let's say 20 minutes early, half hour early, because I was beat. I went to bed, had a good night's sleep, and pretty good for the day right now. Still tired, because I do a lot. Like, outside of streaming, I'm very busy this next few weeks, until we're moved into our new place, so until then, just gonna be busy. But we're starting to get a handle on it, right? Start by asking around. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going off on. Is that I had a good night's sleep. And next week is, I don't know about you guys, but next week is March break or spring break here. So that means I don't have to drive the kids to school. I don't have to get up as early. I can sleep in a little bit. Yes, I lose an hour of doing stuff, but I'll take the sleep. I will take the nap. This music is more exciting. And my heart goes out to Fulshano and the others. Hardly a moment's rest. Do they ever get time to sleep? Oh man, that sucks, Miri. That's the worst. That's when you know you need a break. That's the definition of needing a break. Hello, Joseph. Eric and Master Coco's management. Etherburner, I'm still not enough apparently. Now I near the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant. People are dying and we need to fulfill our duties. But we will! We spent years preparing for this moment. Man, when you're working in your sleep, you know. Or packing in your sleep. That's another one. Partisan? What a name. Well, it's my duties largely concerned. High counter. Oh, that's right. You're right. I have the wrong setup here. Okay, put that back on. Put that back on. Put that off. Wait, not 25. You can see it was, this is how you can tell it was a finance day at the Peebs residence. Better. Better. Fixed. For those of you who don't know, the program that I use, my cry counter is on a plus and minus. I'd believe it. It was 7. It's still 7. Is that your prediction? I would say 15 would be mine. Living way. Oh, we're really serious ourselves. They're all excited. So, but basically, I do my finances obviously every 2 weeks when we get paid, and I obviously use my calculator a lot. That's what that was. Usually I fix it before stream, but it's been a day. Or it's been a week. It's been a couple. It's been a month. It's been a month. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Ah, some Nick cries. No. Mind you, yesterday, like, at work, I'm pretty sure, like, I was bordering that tier moment. I was pretty close. For zone 6, maybe. Huh. I can't go into too many details just because, 1, NDAs, and 2, I'm not totally comfortable to say where I work exactly, but I'm assigned. For those of you who don't know, I work in project management. I was assigned a project. I'm in a team for a large motherfucker project. And I don't like the project. At all. Not even a little bit. I hate it. It's mismanaged, it's a little everywhere. And I'm in the realization part of, like, it's gonna be a while before it gets better. There's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of redundant work. It's just, It's also one of those things. Oh, cute! Observe the tanks. That must be it. Okay. So yeah. Long story short is yesterday I kind of hit that peak of, okay, this is going to be bullshit for a while. So, we had a moment, we walked away from the screen, came back, and we kept on it. Well, if I had to hazard a guess, water drawn from the underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here, stored in the tower, pushed somewhere else. I'm right. I knew it! Brilliant design and simplicity, I dare say. It only a moment to install the harshest environments. For us lopers, that is. Indeed, securing reliable source of water is the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that people of Aethera sometimes make their homes in arid deserts. How would they be able to survive? They tend to be around water. That's right, we're all micro-size. You're never far from water. Oh dear. I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them drying out completely, but they would rely on much more than anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order. Once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, may also be learning exactly how they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alfino spoke of machinery responsible for feet during our journey to... Alright. We don't repeat your words, okay? We must journey beyond. Cool. You mean the brave, untamed wild wilderness? A valid concern. We could not help but notice many dangerous looking with big teeth. H2 homies. Ah! I love that! For my part, I will escort living way and cooking way, and trust singing way and growing way in your care. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. Brave, untamed wireless. Come along, growing way. The water extraction, what's it? Bunnies! Here we go. You know, while I'm not usually very big on the chores, because it feels like filler, especially where this game has such high highs. But I have to admit, I like the idea of this filler. Does that make any sense? Because these are genuine concerns. Remember, this is the end of the fucking world. And they are 100% fighting to save a population. Water is a big thing to worry about. It is the biggest. Everything survives in this world on it. So the fact that this is the oh, okay, there we go around. The fact that this is the conversation we're having and we kind of got to figure shit out like that is kind of like meta. It's kind of realistic. It really fits the notion. But again, I might be talking out of my ass as well. This could be a pain in the ass. I don't know. But right now, I like the idea of it. Hi, dog. Booping my butt. Why you booping my butt for? Hello, Freya. I sense a hostile... Oh, there you are. I don't want to stand that. But here. Oxygen. We need a purifying. Like, we need a lot. Doesn't seem like much, but water is number one. It is a little bit too intense. Mythos? Absolutely. Because the music that they're using for this zone or this questing area is quite... I'll probably check that. Enjoy. Cry a lot. I love that. But this is the shit's about to get real with Thancred back in Shadowbringers type music, right? Water, what's it, is worth these harrowing experience. All part of the fun, some might say. Oops, that's me using my lilies. Yeah, it feels a little bit disingenuous with the, cause this is the music that when shit's about to go down in Shadowbringers, it plays, right? So I understand why some people didn't like it. I really do. It's a little much. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's a poor choice of music. The music itself isn't poor, it's just a poor combination of. Remember, this is exploration, this is thinking. This is what happens next. How can we prepare for it? But you guys are right, this music definitely doesn't fit. Vadloison. What are these names? And the loop is pretty short too. You are correct there. I'm very lucky there's... Yeah, it doesn't seem to fit. And that's not a, like... Listen, we've played enough video games in our history that we know video game music gets boring. Listen, I was that kid that had a CD player on top of the TV, and I would leave the sound off and put the CD player on as a kid playing Nintendo 64. Hello, the lighter. This would be one of those moments I would mute it and just put music on. The problem is I don't know if there's a cutscene coming. So I really can't tell you if, like, when it gets better. This would be a good moment to put on the Shadowbringer soundtrack. Which is on my Spotify, by the way. I keep that on my I love the Shadowbringer soundtrack. I listen to it a lot. Especially, that is my study music. 100%. And lately, I've been getting that section of, that's fair. Lately, I've been, do you know Lahi? I know Lahi. Ah, busy work, that's right. Hey, that's all good. Again, if I was on my own, I'd probably be listening to a podcast, a video, usually a video. And then if I was out of the few creators that I watch, I would then be going on to music. But, hold on, bear with me here. Just 30 seconds, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I don't usually go on my phone any little bit. Man, I'll never be able to take every bit of fauna and flora, even the ones we can take. See what I mean? Well, means help yourself. Much appreciated, good fellow. So where do we begin? Don't look at the carrots. Cooking way. No. Carrots. Coming into the vineyard. Ah, there it is. For those of you, this is something else. Like when I said that I'm busy lately, I ain't kidding. The grapes! They're better than they were, not that much. Ah, grapes, yes, let's see how they're delicious as they look. They're bitter. Sweet, so sour. They taste like the philosopher's carrot. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit is mighty peculiar and far from unpleasant. I think I'll try another. Just leave the fermenting of them to me. What is your opinions about grapes? I like them. You can walk on. Calvin! The sass! I love it. I like that I finally reached that spot where I'm okay. Like, there's a lot of people on Twitter that are Final Fantasy streamers and they're kind of veering back. And I've finally reached that spot where I'm just okay. Like, I'm okay looking at the content and being like, no, I'm good. I'm good. We're here. C'est bon. Dude, who cares? Is that an orange? I love oranges. Dude, I had a dream about oranges. Bitter. Well, speaking of carrots, I need to speak with vegetables. Did I watch the new cinematic? Yes, I did. The one with Anduin? I did. Oh my goodness, it seems to be re-going on, or not, what do you call that? God, I'm tired. Where it resubscribes you. Thank you, by the way. I really appreciate the support. For those of you who don't know, a member, well, yes, it is a cost to it. You get access to emotes. I never ever put any content behind paywall because we're gamers and we hate that shit. That actually helps out quite a bit. 70% goes to the streamer. So it's not just like, oh fuck, I forgot. A mountain. So it's not like Twitch where 50% goes to the streamer. I love oranges. They are my favorite fruit, my favorite juice, my favorite all of it. Was it pumpkins? They're not as good. Stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? You're supposed to cook them. Do you not find that an awful bother? Ah! Far from it. Cooking is a joy. It broadens the range of ingredients we may safely eat. Ooh. I don't know if it's dropped the ball to me. I don't know if I agree with dropped the ball. It just felt a little meh. Like, it felt... And I'm not saying it because of Heaven's Word. But generally speaking, it is a trope that the soul of your dead somebody came back to help you. Or you thought really hard about the sacrifices your dad made and now you can beat this bad guy. Like, it's a very big trope. And that's fine. Tropes are tropes for a reason, say, because they work well. It's just, with Warcraft storytelling, I think their storytelling used to work 15 years ago, where people would just play the game, and if you wanted to know more, you went and got the books, and it wasn't really a money thing. It was more of a, this is our game, you want to dive deeper, it's out there. Or today, it's still kind of written that way, and it's kind of weird. Is this poison? It's a lemon! How could something so similar to an orange be so revolting? He ate a lemon! It is more gameplay than story, and for the players that like that, like, again, I use my husband as the example. He does not like Final Fantasy XIV. Because to him, he does not understand why he has to play hours and hours without any action. He's doing MSQ, and he's like, no, fuck that, absolutely not. I want dungeons, I want PvP, I want killing bad guys, I want that grind. Here, I'll give you a lemon muffin I baked. More lemons? Have I not suffered enough? Listen, lemon muffins are delicious. Do your worst. Exactly, I think they're trying to... This is delicious. I still detect a hint of lemon. It complements the sweetness in the dough to create a perfect harmony. Right, we rarely use lemon in natural state, but in a starring role in all sorts of recipes. Comes down to making the most resources at our disposal. Sometimes that we can even tell the difference between life and death. I want that. There's a cheek rub emote. I want that. No doubt the forum agonized what was worth preserving and conserved hard choices, but if we must, we are to survive. Such strength of will. I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Aww. Mankind, the Loporits, were born and accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about nature, ascendant, a light, and fates themselves. My will onto the universe. One civilization has fulfilled basic requirements of survival. Therein lies its downfall. Perfection is an unattainable ideal. It is the paradox of immaculate carrot. Yet civilization, since immoral immemorials have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress, they pay no heed to the cost incurred in the futile quest. Remember, what was cry number 7? Au chafon. Again. The bastard. Gets me every damn time. What the 7 hells are you going on about? Cooking! Way, at your service. I'm here to help prepare the trip to the moon. That's it. The Fulton boys at the grave. I still can't get over it. I still can't do it. The rapport we built with that character, at least I built with that character, was so good. It's kind of like, and please don't do this, Square Enix, I will be wrecked. Grahatia. To me, Grahatia is your best friend. He's your biggest supporter. He just wants nothing else but to succeed and be there with you to succeed themselves and help you succeed. Oh, I don't want to think about it. If he's the next one to go, they'll destroy me. Destroy. No, 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 no. No, that night. It works for me. I mean, there's some people that, like, it didn't hit as hard, but it hit me hard every time. Well, he definitely is, Dan. Absolutely. Yeah, what an interesting situation. Truly. Bear with me 30 seconds. Sorry about that. I usually don't. I know what number 8 will be. That's awesome. Remember, no spoilers in the chat? A smile suits a spoiler-free chat. He very much is to me, because again, that rapport is built. I feel joy being around him, and I feel like I bring him joy. Oh, I can't do it. What the fuck? I can't do it. I still can't. I don't understand how people can do it. No. Oh no. But yeah, again, I'm sorry for checking my phone. I usually don't. My sister is 37 and a half weeks pregnant. So we're kind of on Oodles of noodles! I like noodles. Alice is up there. Like, I see myself in Alice a lot. Oodles of noodles. Alright, Sage Council. Bear fruit, our own efforts too were rewarded, and now we possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guest's relentless pursuit to learn and exactly, and I messaged her because she was, now I have 2 kids. I understand how the process works. I don't want to say well, but pretty good. Not an expert, but I understand the process. So, I told her, I just messaged her, I said, because she's messaging me, like she's sending me jokes and stuff, I'm like, okay, but if something's serious, you call, right? You don't message, you call. Thancred again is a really, like, his character grew. I didn't like him before Shadowbringers. I see a certain walk increasing this counter in 3 points. Okay. Yes, it was indeed me verbalizing my side, express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw reconstructed environmental data at Aetherius at Logistica, and that's why. A forest so lovely, so leafy. Are all your forests like that? Yeah. say, with a star so wonderful it comes as no surprise you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. Moon is survival. It's not about... I hear tiny voices. Thancred, speaking of the devil. Wait a second, I'm just blowing my nose. Thancred. They have one job and they think they're failing at it, but they did incredibly fucking well for somebody who had that kind of expectations. But yeah, Thancred only grew on me in Shadowbringers, and even then, it took halfway through Shadowbringers. Udianger, I kind of... I don't know. I like him a lot. I liked him in Shadowbringers, where he... Like, Shadowbringers to me is such... Is like, he's the bar. Where he really gets to show that he is both intelligent, he is communal, he is in touch with his emotional state, he's in touch with other people's emotional states, he's just a very well-educated, nerdy guy. And he's happy to be that. Me be of use, thus I believe in thee. Like, how he's treating these Loporrits is amazing. And again, we didn't treat them poorly. Instead, he took the time to empathize with them. Watch his words carefully. Like, overall, just a gentle soul. Thancred was meant to be something completely different. And then Shadowbringers came and I'm like, God damn. Thancred really changed everything in Shadowbringers in the best way. And yes, he is. He's our favorite Disney princess. I want to draw him as a Disney princess. Udianger is hard to trust. That is something I have to admit. Because I honestly believe that if my life was in the balance, he would let me go for the greater good of the world. Would I want that or not? That's up to me to decide, not him. Right? Where the opposite was true with Graha. Graha, he did all of this, and he kept his distance from us on purpose, because he knew that he would have to sacrifice himself to save the world, and he was okay doing that. The secret was a very different level of secret, I guess. A daunting technology in this house plays well. Oh, I absolutely, like, I would love it. Love it, love it, love it. He would have the biggest princess poof dress ever. With a plunging back. And let me be perfectly just like Feo Ul, like, he would maintain his male, like, in that dress. Like, I would live. Aspects of ship size that has you worried. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks means to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell to regulate. What if everyone floats away? That's the secret, more the bottom line of this Mendes. That's fair, Dan. Ah, gravitation, maybe I can help. Up there, there's no different than what you see here. The same rules apply, and if you consider... There you go. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. If Thancred's tale to be true, still others would benefit in the insights born experience. Might I prevail upon the Loporrits to attend them? An excellent oh, I want that. I'm full glad to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Warchief, thou hast a gift for finding souls in needs of succor. I shall await. More chores. Place for every loperit and every loperit in their place. And look how enthusiastic they are. Like, they are really having a ball. Yeah, the music definitely doesn't fit. It's not that exciting. It's really not. Crew from the moon? Why did I not think of that? Concerns? No, there's more stage. They'll be much slower. Seems to be coping well. Okay. So you mean that I gotta get 8 of these bastards, but they can still like cope well and be fine? Only sleep can save her now. That is funny. I understand that. I live at that. Distracted. Oh my god. So that means I gotta talk to a lot of these fuckers. Okay, that's 2 out of 8. Alright. Alright, let's go look for more of these assholes. Harry, archaeologist. Aetherologist. Blasted assistants. Right? Don't you hate it when all your assistants are gone? Fuck's sakes. When I find those assistants of mine. Grimacing? My face? Oh, I guess I am a bit tense. You want to talk to the bunnies. They're cute enough that they'll take your cranky away. Ponderous mathematician. Huh? Those are all like very real concerns. Got to find the ones who need some copium. This woman's doing better than you are. Ouch! Ouch! Hide and seek the MSQ. Like, I'm okay with like, it's just I don't. One of the things I don't like about Warcraft, alright, and this comes back to Warcraft for me. You know when you have to catch 5 items, alright? You're like, oh, go get me these 5 things. And you're like, cool. You kill 15 of them, and then you're like, where's my 5? I didn't like this. One of the things I really liked about this game was if they say pick up 3 eyeballs of newts, kill 3 and you're done. Somehow not every bear has a liver. Not even half of them have livers. that's kind of the sentiment that it gave. Where this feels again, one of the things I liked about Final Fantasy. If you ask me, Peebs, what makes Final Fantasy better than Warcraft? This is on the list. It needs a break. And this brings me back to Warcraft. It's like, okay, listen. Why could you just, if there was 4 of them, and I had to talk to 8 of them to get it, max. But here there's 8 of them. Like it just makes a very long. Involving livers. You guys are terrible, and I love it. I love it. But yeah, that's the idea, is that it just doesn't seem to fit a lot of the situation. Call me crazy, but that was my thoughts on it. Yeah, I'm trying to go on the outside of the circle, see if I can't find any more. But generally speaking, like, I understand, like, some of the lore aspects of not having a 100% drop rate. Like, for example, and I mean, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, okay? But if you've ever hunted before, not everything that you receive is well preserved. Okay, trying to not get into too many details there. I hope you guys understood what I tried to say. But if you catch motherfucker right there, you know what I mean? You either made a mistake or they moved, or again, I'm not, no details. So I get that maybe out of the 8 bears in Warcraft you kill, maybe 4, 5 have intact livers. And you're like, alright, cool, get it. But man, those drop rates are bad. That's how exactly, Lennox, that's exactly what I was going for there. That's exactly what I meant. Yep, they're damaged goods. Or you can't use them for whatever reason. But damn, there's a lot of fucking dead bears. A lot. Exploding fireball. That's right, Fire Fort tends to have that problem. Can you imagine the bigger DPS you have, the more ouch, the less drop rate? Healers would finally get their quests going. PETA having a stroke here.
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
And all scientists, too.
'Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
Wiki wiki!
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
Not taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was
That was something.
But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
No, he's using his skills.
Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget.
Don't say.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
That's fair, Joseph, but still a little... Exactly, prejudice, absolutely.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, that's Moonbreeder's parents.
Wilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
He's still not good over that. He's
It has
still
been some
struggling.
time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Oh, she looks like her.
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh, fuck! I thought it was going the other way. I was like...
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Hug back.
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
Hug back.
No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Hug back and shut up.
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you.
That's so sweet.
Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That did it.
I truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings.
This is such a human reaction.
The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
Stop hitting the mic, Peebs. Bad streamer. Oh.
I remember when
Is it
you
his
were
voice
young,
actor?
how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books
you.
over others.
Even... Because it's so normal to blame yourself when shit happens, right? And it's even normal for them to blame him. Like, don't get me... Is it wrong? Probably. But it's a normal reaction to feel that grief and be like, no, you did this to me. Both reactions were completely normal. And Urianger still holding on to that was a lot. That's one thing, like, even, I'm gonna be honest, like, as I was going through Stormblood, Shadowbringers, every time he mentioned her, because her death in-game was not a big deal to me. I had only known her for a couple quests. She made me laugh real hard when we seen her with Urianger. It's still funny. But the idea that he was still caught up for it, even if my Warchief of Light wasn't, is something, and he's finally
Our
dealing
moon
with those
didn't take
emotions.
kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
They introduced her too late, I think, Pocky. I think her death was in the right spot for the story, but we should have had a moment to meet her, a moment to hear her voice a few more times. Like,
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought.
she ever looks like her mom.
But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better.
She loved him.
I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And
And
there's
look at you
no
now,
doubt
at the
in my
centre
mind
of
at
the
all
crowd.
that this man loved
The
her.
reason there even is
Couldn't
a
face her
crowd,
parents.
having brought these people together.
Couldn't visit her grave. Went years in game, and still the man with a million words always stuttered on her name.
You've no idea how proud we are.
Oof.
To see the boy our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone grow into
that's
the man
true, eh?
she always knew he could be.
Very true, Loon.
I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I think I can feel her too.
That's very true, Stephen. That's very true. Gives you more to...
The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope,
I can't stop.
love.
I gotta count that as 2. I stopped and I restarted. Watching him cry.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
It's about time he has a chance
You could
to...
ask the man himself.
It was about... Loon, I think it was about time Urianger finally had the chance to grieve. Truly grieve and surpass it.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
I still think it'll be 25 or 30 by the end, Alex.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing.
Oh, what a scene.
And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Oh. What a full circle. He can finally sleep. He could... Can you imagine how much time this man loses? What the fuck? This music after that? Okay, listen, this is a solid, like... He doesn't have to bury that burden. He's got parents that love him. He's got a family that treats him as a son. Despite boning his their daughter. I'm sorry. That's still funny. Gratitude and lending courage to little Brits, not dispose of their laurels. Oh. Yeah, I think that it just doesn't fit. This, a soft... Like, there are a million ways to do this one a little better, I think. I really think. I think. Oh, it was so... Dude, that was probably the funniest moment of this... Like, that's not true. Hildebrand was. But, like, I was 100% caught off guard when I got that Moon Brita scene. And I was like... completely caught off guard. Had no idea it was coming. Yeah, I don't know. We just had that incredibly... No, I think it's either a poor loop or something. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Like, I'm not mad. It's just like, really? That's a choice. Not a choice I would make. And again, I'm not a music producer. But, you know. Right? That was so funny. And then getting graphic with it, I was like, oh my god. I was like, yes, get it, girl. So good. So good. But no, that moment is absolutely special. That is a beautiful moment. This man who has been grieving her for years can finally... See, all he's ever done is wrote them a letter. Hey, daughter's dead, sorry. I mean, of course, it's like an 18-page letter to say those 3 lines. But it was an incredible gesture to have them there. That moment was incredible. What am I doing out here crying over Udianger? Help with boxes. Short Alfie will arrive, I'll see you there. Deliver the crate. Oh god. Oh yes, the pet. Oh, that's so funny. Oh no! I don't know, I really like the... There's some music choices that are real funny, but this is what it is. It's so funny, Mythos. When I got it, the people in the chat were screaming, "You need to go read that right now!" And I started reading it, and then I stopped reading it out loud because I'm like, I'm not gonna demonetize, but that's hilarious. I'm telling you. He's finally free to move on. And man, that's incredible. And not only was he accepted as a son to people that he truly loved, that showed, but he said those key words that every kid wants to hear. I'm proud of you. Ah, fuck, man. Good scene. I stopped watching. It was the moment with Udianger. And then, like, when they hugged, when he finally put his arms around her and he started squeezing her because he was feeling some emotions, that got me. And then I finally stopped and I was like, hey, his tears are done, we're good. And then Udianger starts crying at the end. I'm like, I lost it again. So there you go, that's it. I'm supposed to thank Tancred as well. Being and wondering why we're tasked to bring boxes to Emporia to bring us. So it turns out the base of operations final stay. Double tap. Ouch! Father included, I suspect. What's in the box? Oh, that should be everything. You carried all that. You're trying to hurt yourself? Oh, hush! They're lighter than they look. We have to report to him. Why don't you come along? Take credit for helping. Oh man, that scene was hard though. I thought it was the box that was shaking. I was like, okay. Well, that's it. And I was like, man, it was. And I don't know if you guys have really ever felt a real. Some people aren't. Hold on, let me restart that sentence. Some people don't react this way emotionally, but myself, I'm the type of person that when that hug hits after deeply emotional or mourning or something like that, that's when the tears flow. That's when you're finally letting it go. So that it's a very heartfelt moment. Thank you. I expected one of my colleagues, which are definitely short-handed. Just a moment. You're Forsono's children, are you not? Alfino and Alice at your service? Quite. I've been friends with your parents since the day of the studium. Clearly, it's been a while since we met. 'Tis good to see you. You knew our parents when they were young. What were they like? Details. I should like nothing more than regale you, unless I am meant to be in charge here. We can help with that. Theo Polde. Very well. It happened to 3 documents in need of delivery. God damn it. Chores. Yep. Bury that. Bury that. It's that moment of release. Well, don't we all? Right here, misplayed his quill. I appreciate your help sending these documents. I had another task. Pray this keeps between us, but I sincerely hope that the Scions succeed. The exodus, without a doubt, is a monumental undertaking. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford. However, Charlene has been a nation of the curious. 'Twould be a tragedy if we were the ones to stymie your pursuit to truth. Aww, that was nice. I want to save the world. Quite efficient. It's his papers he only deliver. We return, but not a scrap of remaining on our persons. You both have my thanks. My apologies sending you an errand below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggled to be your swaddling clothes and... Hey! That's quite enough of that, thank you. It was a compromising stories of our parents we asked for. Of course, of course. I've known your father for so long. I must have something on him. Well, you know, part of why the Leveillard name garnered such respect of your family, you too can trace your ancestry directly to who came aboard the Hope lineage, if you can claim. I never knew that much myself. It's not though our forebears founded our nation, we simply were there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. 'Tis why renounce the ways of war, pursuit enlightenment through knowledge and reason has been our family creed. Until your grandfather's time, Archon Louisois looked on to the words, but his deeds he asserted in defiance of his peers, choosing to save the great and the small from the rising tides. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecy, and the fall of civilization that led him to conclude that the issue conflict he has turned marking his doom. There will ever be conflict, and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. Louisois. Socks. You remember his words? Archon Louisois lived by a personal creed. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son, yet Fulchano could not reconcile with Louisoix's philosophy, for a bear is a philosophy which he believed so fervently. You made a pariah of his father. Fulchano agonized over his contradiction much of his life. God's father. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. God knows if Fulchano's a cranky old goat. He's a crotch. But I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts, every moment, every day, and it's not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen when you were born. Barely recognizable he was. Dumbfounded grin. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. Dan! Yes! But he's so frustratingly single-minded that once he's given his actions the best, he'll stay on the course. A profoundly annoying habit when you're on the other end of it, I'm sure you'll agree. Estinez now is real dad, so it's all good. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. Next year, I shall mention we spoke. Try not to get me in too much trouble. I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which... Hail, you three! Graha! Graha! Oh, for better or worse, no. He has sent me to tasks that requires more than a single pair of hands, and there you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alice and I have prior commitments. Chores. What about you? Can you spare the time? Perfect. This shouldn't take long. I'm good. Like I'm joking about the chores. Other than the music, I actually really like this section. It's not too bad, but it's still giving us a little bit of touch of everything. And I'm sorry, but that moment with Idiot was really, really good. Maybe a fan of her. He will never be Louis Socks. The X is silent. Ritos, yeah, that's I can explain when we get there. This way then. Idiot is one of those characters where I actually can hear him, like, if I read his voice lines, I hear it in his voice. We're almost level 90. We are halfway there. The Porksy! Anthony or Antoine or something like that. I wanted it to be Alphino. So that's what I would have done to my kid, to my sister. 100%. Like, don't even debate it. 100%. Reactor, go inside. Punchy, punchy, hand. Angelo, there you go. Antoine. Anthony. I was close. Oh, maybe over there. I have to fight some stuff. It's what I do. That's fair, Dan. Goomba pig is the toy. Ah! Oh man. You know what? I kind of like it getting lied to. Especially in video games. Because real people lie. Like, say what you want, but in real life, people lie to benefit themselves. Same thing as in Dungeons and Dragons. People lie. Absolutely. Some people are sneaky. Some people are just sneaky because they like being sneaky. Some people... You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind it. It's also something that you can't have happen over and over and over again, right? But I do like it. Like, I like that it adds a layer of realistic to it, because people lie. The fun part is when you're the DM and the character's blatantly lying and it's obvious and the players are like, no, I don't question any of this, keep going. And I'm like, sometimes lies of omission, that's right. Yeah, he's... I think so too, Corby Day. I think... Oh, 100%. Like, there was a lot of it. And I get that it's a dislikable trait. I'm just saying, generally speaking, I don't mind. As we established, the refined adamantite product of a lag of the Empire's years, it was a material that saw a lot of elegant effort to extend beyond the worlds of Dalamud, of course. Of those who push further, expand Alligator's empire to encompass the heavens and stars above, perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologist Amon. It's a name we know. He wanted to find Median. He did. He must have had his own reasons. He only joined the Asians once the Empire was built, but dust, you know? If not of his memory, what drove him to pursue the idea of such fervor? Natural disposition. We know that with relative certainty the gross decadence of the inexorable decline of Alag moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zande. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting with those. His return provided languished souls. Yeah, the two new games that just came out are not quite for me. Lost Ark is a whole lot of grindy from what I learned, and gender locked classes, like, no, we're good. And Eden's Ring or something like that. I can't do uber hard games for the sake of being uber hard. It's just not my thing. I don't like them. Ultimately, the consequences of their actions, their motives, and yet D2, D3. I liked D3. I got 3/4 of the way through. I just never continued playing it. Elden Ring. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I have no interest in that. Zero. Once I figured out it was a Souls game, I was like, nope. Fuck it. Absolutely not. Not a fan. Lost Ark, I'm not opposed to trying it. I can certainly try it. Because I heard, well, and it's free. That's all. Whoa, there you are, you sneaky son of a bitch. I have no problem trying it. Especially where it's free. It's just, I know that I don't have time to sink into something grindy and difficult. I just don't. Horizon series. Cursed to be overshadowed. Yep. A triangle strategy. Oh. I'm fine with... Once money starts to be a factor, that's fair. I tried Lost Ark and turned off the grind. It's free to play model, okay? Triangle strategy, I haven't heard of that one. I have to go look it up. But I have no problem trying new games at all. It's just that I gotta be honest with myself when I know it's something I just won't like, right? Well, same thing like if you're saying, Peebs, you should play Call of Duty. Listen, Peebs is terrible at Call of Duty. Don't like him. I'm not big on shooters. And it's an Activision Blizzard product, but still, you see where I'm trying to go with that as example. Motherfucker! Haha, I'm gonna go get you too. Better than New World. Amazon. Very fair. I've only started Octopath, and I realized that the level of difficulty on that is up there, and I was like, oh, okay. Uh-huh. New World is now a dead world. Yes, it is. Any interested in Horizon? I love the look of the character, but I know nothing of the games. So I'd have to look up, like, what kind of a game is it? Is it an adventure? Is it... I don't know. I have to look it up. But what's her face? The redhead, she's pretty. I love her. And I love watching the internet lose their shit because women look like women. Assholes. In that case, you're an actor. I'm certainly here for your time. For Nintendo Switch. Gotcha. Yeah, Octopath, I have it on Game Pass, and I still haven't like sunk a lot of time in. The first fight I got into, I died badly. I'm like, wait a second, you're geared a little hard, and I haven't played it since. I know, bad Peebs. Ashley Birch. Oh, she's awesome. Horizon Zero Dawn and the sequel are both very good. Awesome. Or Baldur's Gate. If the leveling the off team was fair. What do you
All
think?
set, I take it?
Grumpy Jumpy!
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals. Trivial tasks as they may be.
Great. Of course you're cranky.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperates, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have for the most part been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Cryle. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
I like special deliveries.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Oh, that was it? I thought it was longer than that.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested with all speed.
Run, bitch, run. That's right, I like special deliveries. It's package delivery day. Which is like 5 days a week at Peebs' house.
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Oh, my boys! I got the Uriage part, Siege.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
What?
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's...
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
You tell him, Emmanuel.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. And a hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalaman shard.
Oh, shut up. You leave Emmanuel alone. He will run fucking Ishgard one day, okay? I love that boy. That's my son.
I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore, it was my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due, you did a right fine job sitting on your ass. Take that back. Make me.
Make me. I love it. I'm glad he's standing his ground. He absolutely should.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Hancock! Soroban!
Hancock and Soroban.
There's our full circle moment. This is end of game type feeling, at least that's how I feel.
We come bearing relics both sacred and elegant, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
You felt that too,
I
eh, Pocky?
myself have come with a sacred relic of Rayson Temple. 'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
I love how we pronounce that Tugene.
Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid,
Tenzin's
with our
blade.
dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary phoenix blade for this noble cause.
Saving the world's important.
And Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onakoru, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies. I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease, and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally, or die trying.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
The raids and everything. That is so cool.
Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino.
Where's Tataru?
Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenard Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Don't
My
let the
girl!
name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending.
That's right, Estienne. Pay attention. My girl!
When it comes to capital investiture, A sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also have the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the
Oh,
Science.
Amelios!
Yeah, we even had coffers to fill.
Mother!
That's right, Mumsy! Smile. You smile, you cranky old man.
I remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full.
I simply thought we just had too much money. Like, that was gonna fly over well. I love that.
We can hardly take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we? And would be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
Oh.
Waste not.
However did you manage so much in so short a time, though? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Erenville, you were involved too.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are.
Of course, our bun boy.
You do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters. Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed.
There's a cranky
To make a
face
long
on
story
him.
short, the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Daddy Sid and Nero!
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
Everybody!
And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid, you brought the team.
Wait, I didn't see Alpha. Alpha's there?
Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us
and Nero.
towards my new favorite ship.
He is there!
Oh, I nearly forgot. We stopped by Whirlwind before coming here and picked up a package from Gaius. He's still of the mind that actions make for better penance than words, contrite or otherwise, so we offer none of the latter. What he sent is an Allegan relic Valens used in his weapons experiments. There's a fair bit of refined adamantite in it too.
God damn.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud shard.
Dude, I hope we get to do trusts with Hoary Boulder. I love this guy.
I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryl's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition.
Yes, Calvin. Oh man, we're lit. Oh.
However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness. The clash between their machina and the Allegan defences was a sight to behold. I wager Even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the gobby booms.
Gobby booms! That is a word for the dictionary. Gobby booms. Even...
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Han not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude.
It very much is.
beyond
It feels
words.
like we are going to fight
It is
the big bad.
appropriate that I aid you in kind. You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse.
Yeah.
As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent. Ajdaya's answer was silence. As ever, Tiamat and Hrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself.
You are welcome. I accept your invitation that you invited yourself. Full Shano can suck a dick. Absolutely.
Unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again.
I've gone right back around to believing it again.
To get a 6% gain efficiency, with all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent. Think of how far we could go. What we could do with that much power. What we could blow up.
You had to stop the sentence before that.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Say it, Full Shano. Come on. Say it. Give the twins a pat. They deserve it.
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
That's it. Again, while he's supposed to be coming off as a bit of a douche, that's very real. Again, a mistake is made. People die. I mean, we know we're fighting for it.
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
There you go.
Then I will bear it with you.
Finally.
I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family.
Smile. Bad little Peebs. There you go. This is a man he doesn't want to see his kids die. He doesn't want to see his kids get hurt.
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold.
Almost.
I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures.
Oh, it's close, Alex. I am, like, fighting it.
The great exodus would succeed. Must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies. A perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain, yet even as part of me thought him a fool. Perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No.
Case, I get it.
When he perished at Cartano.
I get it.
As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path. And already
and that's a realization every parent needs to go through.
Good.
I'm not excluded.
Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
That's right, Corby Day. You got it.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
Millions.
That did it. It's both funny but factual, right? Oh.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well.
Ooh.
I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger.
It's so genuine, and it's... That's an interaction...
Yours, in particular.
Blames me. Which is fair. I mean, I'm a pretty bad influence. I get that. But that's something that couples do. Like, couples see the insides and outs, right? I know when my husband's worried about the kids. I know when my husband wants to do more with the kids, or he does stuff specially for the kids. I see that. Even when the kids don't. And that's what just caught me.
That said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
It happens, Bruno. It really does, and I get that
If we finish loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
The music shift here was perfect, guys. Lend us your strength. I've done it in the past, some of my a little bit more extended and stuff. I've had to cut that tie completely. But you build your own family, right?
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Okay. I am going to take a 2-minute quest, a sandwich quest. Okay, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Y'all know where I'm going. No debate. I'm going to pee. Be right back. This goes here. Alright, be right back. Oh, did not hit that. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. There, hey. Bear with me 30 seconds. We're gonna fill up. I did say we were gonna have some Final Fantasy and some wine. And I'm gonna have some wine. This has been a shitty ass week. And I'm crying a lot, so let's have some wine. I didn't think it'd be hard to open them. Guess 11 is incoming? Oh god. Yes, I just did the bad thing. I don't know what kind of percentage this one has, or how strong it is, or any of that stuff. This is one of those homemade jobbies. My husband got some for Christmas, and my husband don't drink. I mean, not like a hard don't drink rule, but he just hasn't drank in a year and a half. He's just doesn't drink. Lost the joy of it, I should say. Just not fun. That's okay, it happens. Help you with not crying. Help me with sleeping. Oh my god, I forgot how sweet that is. It's an apple wine. Again, one of those. My assistant's cool. The gobbies are there! Cheer walker to alcohol walker. Hey, listen, as often as I drink, you guys understand that I in 2022, I have drank 2 bottles of wine. On top of this one, which is about half gone. So 2.5. In 2021, I might have drank 4. Total. Definitely not a big drinker. I can remember a time when I was in my 20s, but 20s were a while ago. Man, I love that. That was a beautiful moment of someone realizing their mistakes, and I really got caught off. Bruno, right? By the way, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Right? Holy shit, I saw that. Those of you who don't know, yesterday I streamed Final Fantasy IV. It's my first playthrough. I have no idea what's going. And I got to the part... Oh, the sandwich quest, that's right. We're gonna go back. And I learned really fast what happens to the twins. And I was like, oh, don't hurt the twins. Do not hurt the twins. 21st, 3 liters of alcohol in 3 days. Oof. Exactly, like on top of that, with the pandemic, I'm home. I have not left in ages. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really do a whole lot. Internet. Where? I think it's there. Oh yeah, that's an apple, man. You know, one of the reasons why I like wine. I know I'm not like someone who knows wines. I'm definitely not. I know beer. I took some courses on it, but not wine. But one of the reasons why I really like wine is because harbor. Where's the harbor? It's all over there. But is because it's not sweet. I don't like really sweet drinks. I do not like a whole lot of really sweet drinks. I tend to gets annoying really fast. It didn't change much for me, Case, except I got to work from home, which I love and don't plan on changing anytime soon. That's exactly it, Trinity. You got it. You know what you like, and that's all you need. But I like wines and beers because they're not sweet, or they're not very sweet. That's why I can't get over how strong like the sugar. Even my coffees and stuff, I'll watch like juices. I don't like the really sweet juices either. I like the citrus. It's something I found grew on me with age, Joseph. Every is busy, she won't let her know. Patching up with her father, I'm truly happily, but speaking of busy, shorthand on shift, could you make some deliveries? Pair of salad sandwiches, elderly, with a lalafell. Okay. Going to give a sandwich. Where are they? Where are they? The distinguished with the lalafell. Well, the lala shouldn't be hard to find. No. What am I looking for? Hold on. Deliver to the distinguished lalafell. Oh! Full shit live out of state. Got it. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you guys are up to. I'm on my way. Nope. Live. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. They made it too sweet. I like wine that tastes like wine. Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Here's a sandwich. Oh no! Oh, you guys are cruel. Oh, you guys are mean. You guys are mean. Oh, man. Holding it together. We got it. Don't cry, Peebs. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't let that tear fall. You guys are mean. That was mean. Ah. Papa Limo's dad. The second I seen him, I'm like, man, I've seen that player model before. And as he started talking, I was like, oh. Trying to pad the counter. Listen, I'm close. I'm close. I'm like, the tears are right there. If they fall, absolutely, it'll go up. Fuck. Oh. That was mean. That was cruel. Moonbreeder's neighbor. No, we're good. I'm warping my loom. No, I gotta count it. The tear just fell. Oh, that was mean. I feel tricked. I feel. Oh. Still half in tears from earlier. You guys played me well. I will admit. Oh man, just so happy about his son's stuff and happy we're doing what we're doing to help, and oh fuck me. That was a trap. That was 100% a trap. I almost lost my eyelash to that one. Him being proud to be with me. Oh man. There's Caroline. One next to it. No, I did not. Thank you for staying with him. We did. We were with him until he wouldn't let us. Oh. Like, to be fair, that one, like, the rule is if a tear falls, it counts. Only one fell, but it counted. I think it's because I'm already traumatized 3 times, and now it's just easy. That was mean. Papa Limo is another character I didn't have a whole lot with, but I didn't. Well, I liked the guy. I liked his character. I didn't connect with him personally. But it was still good. Bastards. Ooh. No, it's okay. No more trauma ever. Okay, my eyelash still there, we're good. Not through yet. Okay, it's shiny. Oh my god, that's sweet. Oh, they made it look like a straight up spacecraft. That's kind of neat. Like, I didn't dislike him. I liked him as a character, but I didn't connect. Like, there's a reason why Hosh gets me every time. It's because I connected hard with him. Like, the shitty thing is when you guys were watching those streams, okay, when you guys were watching those streams back and watching me boost up Hosh, talk about how much he was my best friend, my cheerleader, and fuck. That still hurts. As you can see, it was designed medium-sized craft to better reduce the fuel consumption, mineralizing magics. The Aetherburner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but shall reattach soon enough. And we received from Kokol that several of allies are working on it with intense favor. Sid and Nero. anything, I shall fear they will not afford us much time to speak with Heidelin ere they finish. I do and I don't, Nintendonian. I remember a little. Exactly, Corby Day. But I interacted enough with Papalimo to like him. I liked him, didn't like Lise. Ida. See, Ida I never liked. Not even a little bit. Alright, impress the gravity lies ahead. Are you prepared? God, I want to say it. You know what? Just gonna say it. No! Fulshano, I am not prepared. I said it. There you go. Just getting a set here. I didn't like Lise either at the beginning because I found her a little bit too naive for her role. I found her a little bit too much. Like they played up the naivety of her. Yeah, you can put that back in the fridge. I only need one class. I got pants! Holy fuck, I got pants! Oh shit, this is not the place I can... Oh fuck, here we go. Exactly, Lise Snow, Commander Hex, yes. I wish that her journey would have been like this. If they would have started her off dumb as a doornail and saying stupid shit like they did, and then have her progressively grow throughout the expansion, I think it would have been much better instead of a stupid dip. Oh, dip. Like, basically, after her being in a cell with Hien, she should have been 3/4 there. Instead of in the hatches. Oh, absolutely, Daggett. I know what affected it today. I'm just speaking out loud of a, maybe this is what hurt it. Yeah, just there wasn't a clear progression. Wait, I can go on my chocobo. See, this part makes sense to have an epic music because I'm about to go fucking meet Heidelin. Big deal. Speak with Fulshano, her children, one and all. Oh my god. Oh no. Again? Am I gonna cry again? Physical. Oh god, that's gross. We utilize the principle constructing the anti-tower. No sooner the forum decided to withdraw from the Aerois than we begin working on this facility. Our work culminated the device that allowed us to delve deeper into the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. The ATS scope. You communicate through her with this device? For a time, yes. But since the 7th Umbral, she has been rare to even hear a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer. And even so, I don't make a guarantee that you'll talk to her. We understand, but we have no choice. Cinda lots. Odiange's family. Moonbreeda's family, really. That was 2. And then Fulshano being... Fulshano being called out by his wife for loving his kids too much to know about the pain that they go through. And then the lovely chat set me on a sandwich quest where I had to deliver a sandwich to a important Lalafell. That was mean. I'm kidding, I'm not actually angry. And I met Papa Limo's father. That hurt. You can watch and guide you in those swirling depths. Those pockets of ether are so dense and turbulent. In the end, it would be best if one filled me with... Okay, basically, we all know what's happening here. Please allow me. I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. There's no time for there to be the weak link of the Vanguard, no matter how much she may wish it otherwise. If I assist you in the matter of Fulshional is laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me? Yeah, absolutely. Slightly. That's right. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. You flatter me. Whoever said it last time that Kryl and Estignet could have been a thing is I could see that one more thing. One more thing, if you guys remember that show. In the ages past is known as the Underworlds, our final resting place. Oh shit. It is an embrace of memories washed away, leaving the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. What of those memories? Cast on zero sides. Some theorize they linger for some time, strong in particular. In those depths of memories, you may even coalesce around you, hatred or love. I caution you to be very wary, but also to have faith. At least he's helping us now. Jackie Chan Adventures! Yes, good call! Dude, me and my sister used to watch that religiously. We did not- Oh, it's a duty! I didn't think it'd be a duty. Alright, we got time for a duty. So, wait. Do it with the trusts, okay? Graha. Form a party. Alright, no. Grahatia. Alright, yes, I'm kicking Y'shtola.
Ever ready.
Thankred, I like Estignet too. Y'all are cool. Dude, me and my sister used to, as children, 100% quote that all the time. I remember, please. Y'all are mean.
Let's give it our all.
Estignet.
Right then.
Right then. My cranky man. Grumpy Jumpy.
Right then.
Victory will be ours.
Alright. Okay, we're not going to be so toxic to never have two casters. I'm just going for fun because I like them. That's the only reason why I was picking them. I was like, I like you, I like you, I like you. You're a tank, so you gotta come for a thing. Okay, I gotcha. I got Grumpy Jumpy, we got Dad Crid, we got Y'shtola. This is my dungeon, love that. Now that we're out of Garlemald, I can start wearing my caster stuff again.
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me. Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
I'm trying. This place is creepy. It is creepy. It looks like the ghosties from the Ghost Tree. Got a nice new class set suit. Cannot wait. Additional tissues required. Oh no! No, they don't at all. If you watched my one with Emmett Selk tanking, I tease the shit out of him. Absolutely. I am completely toxic to the boy, and it felt good. Come on. Hey. This way. Hee hee. Thanks, Sacred! What a good sport.
Try and stop it!
What a good sport. It's okay, Peebs goes wall to wall. Yeah, but to be fair, okay? To be fair, when you're picking on Emmett, remember, there was an expansion where he was making fun of us for being dumb. So he kind of deserves it. Just saying. Just a little deserves it, alright? This is forcing trust to go well. Uh-oh. Sacred! Uh-oh.
My turn!
Gloves are off.
All the laughing wolves around Chucky. When I'm doing a Dragoon dungeon, I admit I call myself the professional butt poker. That's what I am. Professional butt poker. That's the kind of person I am. A professional butt poker. I give up. I was just in a mood. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Sloppy! Unrelenting. Watch the yellow flame? Alright. This guy's taking a beating and like giving out nothing. Arrogance. Yeah, that fits.
This will hurt.
Scion's memory. Oh no! Papa Limo! Fuck, man. I'm doing okay. Did not cry, but sloppy. Uh-oh. First boss. What are we dealing with? Olivia. What the fuck happened to her? Okay, we're gonna cuddle out with the Stola. We're cuddling with your shoulder. Okay, On the bright side, we get to watch Chris chat wants to break the fry count. Oh man, it's alright. As long as we're having fun, that's what matters. I'm having a ball. Yeet. Gonna cuddle with Esty, yeah, do, cuddle with. Underestimate me. Yellow flames help you. Definitely didn't mean to hit that button. Oops. Having a ball. Eat! I am about to eat that. Fuck, I died. So far, it's pretty good. But again, this is a genius curtain calling. This is a genius reminder of your entire journey. I assume that each section is an expansion. Do the stuff in Europe. Very fair. Europe's rough right now. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm trying to see that moment. There's our LB on cooldown. Love it. Not again, I will not yield to you. Come on, Livia. Gloves are, well, that's good. I'm glad you're starting that now. Trust to in your LBs. Well, to be fair, my LB is not very good in this, right? So, take it. I learned that in the last Trust with Joseph. My lord, Gaius, her dad.
Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you. The ether is too dense. Oh, I'm losing you.
You know, I expected the Y'shtola to die. You know that? When they hinted at her struggling with that her being part of that thing or using the ether as her eyesight would hurt her, I since that moment expected her to die. And the fact that she's still, I thought that, you know, every expansion since she would, and especially where she was in a rough spot in Shadowbringers, I thought she was gonna die in Shadowbringers. If you want the honest answer, I think it's because she became popular. Or she was super popular and they couldn't justify killing her off. Oh, again, I thought that it was just a matter of time. And again, I thought Shadowbringers would do it. Here she is. This is a music change. Whose axe is that? An Archon memory? I can't think of who that is. That blade doesn't tell me anything. Unless it's Moon Burrito. Here you go.
This will hurt.
My treasure. Really? Oh. You don't have to tell me who that is. Thank you very much, Bruno. This is Kenny from South Park. That she is. Excuse me, Thancred. I'll be right back since we got all our buffs. The Great Hoshafa. Wait here.
Try and stop it.
So take care of us. He gave us a buff. Yep. Dungeon is downright cruel.
This will hurt.
Alright, stole. Absolutely. Definitely adorable. I still want kittens. I'm sorry, like, fight me. It's still not, we still don't know if she doesn't have kittens. Maybe she went and had her kittens already. And is having them raised by a babysitter. And that's the big reveal of 6.1. Tell me, I'm on to something. Couldn't have done it without them. Yep. What do I got here? Did you get me new stuff that I can enjoy? Damn it. Okay, who's the boss here? Is it Ysael? Please don't be Ysael. I can't remember that one.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know. In my mind, there's kittens, okay? In my mind, there's kittens. Kate Westwood? Really? Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. He's more badass here than he was at Kate Westwood. There's LB again. Yashola, you ate that with your face! Don't eat stuff with your face! You're not taken? Jesus. Alright. Jump there with the mechanics. Just gotta say, listen, sometimes people need reminders that they can't tank stuff with their face, you know? It's just a thing. Plot blindness. Oh. Uh-huh. Good kid. The light is... Indeed, it's her. Hiding. Not gonna lie. Not as strong as I'd like it. Hello, Dan. 11 was sandwich quest. Yes, because it was mean. I was already 3 cries in. I was already there. I was already sold. I was already like all teared up. And then the sandwich quest. Mean. I was just sniffing my nose. I'm good. Treasure for Peebs. Ooh, Heaven's Eye. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good to me. What if... Come on. Oh, I guess we're gonna fight these guys. Yep, that was hard. That was so hard.
This will hurt.
Well, yes, you're poking him in the bum with a big stick. It will hurt. And they don't stop. Like I had just stopped crying with Moon Rita's parent, and then oh, Seto by far. Seto ugly cry. Infilia spirit. Seto, absolutely Seto. Seto like was straight ugly. I can handle a lot, and I'm not saying that I'm super tough, because I ain't. I'm a big wuss, and I cry a lot. And I'm aware of all of that. But man, Seto was hurt.
You underestimate me!
Oh, exactly, Dan. You can watch the moment. I have it on stream, and the second they said close your eyes and I clued into what was going on, that was all that's all she wrote. That was it. All that was going on. And his dad. Oh, see, Hosh, I did poorly when it happened. When he used his iconic line of, you know, smile better suits a hero. But let me tell you, when I had to tell his father, I was not okay. That brought me to ugly real fast.
This will hurt.
Awesome, King. Yeah, and the voice acting for it, oh god, it was just perfect. Nailed the quaking in the voice, the sign of a father who lost his son. Trying to be tough in front of everyone so that he can still run his family, and failing. And not failing, that's not the right word. Becoming weak at the knees. Alright, who's our last boss? Son. Oh. Who are you? Oh, it definitely does, Kane. Absolutely. Not again!
Is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
Son of a bitch, why can't you die? Son of a bitch. Fucking Fan Daniel.
faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Oh my god, this guy.
You will persist in this folly no longer.
Gloves are off.
Well, thank you.
The stage is set.
God, he talks a lot too. Son of a bitch.
Away with you!
Okay, whatever that looks like, that's pretty cool mechanic. Ow!
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
I am the main attraction, bitch. Fuck! I gotta do that again. The sail came in to see us. I did miss the sail. I was trying to avoid shit. Ugh. See that again. She tried, Pete failed. And that was like a instant kill. Ouch. Okay. Sail, everybody. Oh, I haven't done Cypress Tower. Oh boy. I did it once. I did it once. The Peebs got incinerated, pretty much.
Faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Alright, cuddle with shoulder.
You will persist in this folly no longer.
No, I do not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope.
The stage is set.
I love the cheese.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
Okay, I see her now. See if I fuck that up twice.
My, what a boorish audience you are! My turn!
Fucking terrible goddamn bird.
My turn!
Underestimate me!
Got an LB here coming in a second. Anchor, I'll get you, buddy. Oh, Shiva's my favorite one in any game. The Nishol is taking it. Could have left it for Thancred. Or not Thancred, sorry, I meant Estinir. Oh, they set her up very well. That was perfect. I loved it.
This will hurt.
I got this. I do. Thank you, Sylv. There he is. Da 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 da. Level 90! We did it! Yes!
Lies! All lies!
Really? No shit, Van Daniel.
Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
It's the first time I am cap ever. I have hit cap. Thank you. Got my flower. I don't know what that means, but I'll check it out. Oh wait, Liturgy of the Bell. What does that do? Okay, places a healing blossom on grants 5 stakes to self. Taking damage expends 1 stack. Dude, I'm gonna have to read that. Not now. Not with a drink into me. Let's get my treasure. That's important. That's for me. I'm just gonna go see if I get anything cool out of it. That's perfect. Alright. I can't. I'm only about 9 minutes out and I'm beat. It's a healing totem. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Please die. Just... to light well.
Leave this to her.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good.
Yes.
Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Yes. Do you have any memories of Median? That's the important part, because that's what we're here to learn about.
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emet-Selch. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream.
Oh, God.
Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes.
I like how this story kind of like, we've already got a taste of what this story feels like from Gaia.
Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos.
He erased his own memories? That's right, so he wouldn't be part of the experiment.
In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it.
Piece of shit.
So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaral in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. So I ask you, why live at all?
I really dislike the character in its entirety.
We betray. We torment. We murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception.
To be perfectly honest, he's the first character I just want to keep hitting the A button to shut him up.
So precious. Why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand.
Exactly.
It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution. That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. As my search.
Exactly, Corby Day. It doesn't. It doesn't make the sense. I liked Hermes. I did. I felt for him. Truly. And thanks again, Prude. I really appreciate that. I had no idea that Median would be what Median is.
All these years.
But Fan Daniel's terrible.
Is this the answer I was hoping for?
Like, it doesn't hit the theatrics that everything else did. Emmett made sense, even though...
Lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last.
Speaking of which...
Van Dam. Still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to metal, watching as the world's turned. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that...
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position
Bruno,
to resist.
good call. I had no idea. The friendship, I got caught. I got suckered in.
Accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos.
Are you serious right now? We're dealing with the end of the fucking world, and this little piece of shit's coming back because I betrayed fucking Avril Lavigne.
I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance.
This whole scene, I'm sorry. Give me the TLDR. I don't like it. This is the first cutscene in this game where I'm like,
now
just
you
end.
Are at my
Sorry, the second
mercy.
one.
I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Nope. I'm mentally exhausted, but I don't care. Like, I want both characters to walk off the face of the earth and never come back.
Don't
ever
try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind.
No.
Death.
He did question his motives. He debated why he would do it.
I pray we do not
right
meet
to the
again.
last second. It's just the theatrical. It felt overdone. It felt. An SIE will listen. We got some stairs. Like, it's wet, it's...
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
I don't know. I could be me. It could be a character that just doesn't resonate with me. That's fine. But again, every scene Fan Daniel's in, I could skip. That's the first real feeling of that. I don't like that character at all. At SIE, well, at least you felt like there was some mystery involved. Hydaelyn is waiting. Now this is what we want to see.
I welcome you.
She's beautiful. We're finishing this cutscene. We meet again, Vana.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge.
Like, this is exciting. Like, what a culmination.
I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
I can't, I'm exhausted.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
Fair.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it.
How, Alice?
Is what I might have said once.
There you go.
After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer, and in suffering, find strength, and purpose, and hope.
So good.
As you have done so.
Shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit the button.
Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure.
Don't tell Grumpy Jumpies that. You might have to.
As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope.
Nope.
For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy.
Fair.
Hark!
Whoa! Okay, so this is where the trial comes from.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this.
Listen to the song.
Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return.
Oh, she can't.
Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Of course.
No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down
And
now.
to be fair, she's right, because if we can't beat her, we can't beat
the
Median.
same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years.
Was it worth it?
I would hear thy response, warrior of light. shouldst thou emerge victorious.
Oh man, that is so good. And yes, that version of Answers is everything. Your answer. That is so good. 8-man trust. Okay, so before going forward, I was aware that we would fight Hydaelyn. I had no idea how. Only 8-man trust. That is so cool. However, guys, it is 10:43 p.m. I've had a week from hell. It's time to go to bed. I can't wait. This is a fucking entrance. Wow. So in the meantime, guys, thanks so much for being here. Monday's gonna kick ass. Have a legendary night. I have to. I gotta go to bed. I will do it. Remind me. Have a great night, guys.